Hello. Welcome to Alto Gaming. Today we are going to play Going Medieval. This is basically a survival game, survival city building game, where you have to survive the raiders, climates, and whatnot. You have to build your city and grow accordingly. So let's start the game. So we will be starting with the basic conditions, where you are starting a new life with ample amount of resources and equipments, also some animals with you, and the number of settler will be 3. Age will be between 23 to 20, and some of the perks with some of the clothing they will be wearing. So let's start. So now we have to choose the area where will start. So let's start on the screen where we have to select the settlers. So as we saw earlier, right, we can select 3 only. So we have 3 settlers here. They have certain skills, certain perks, and some of the descriptions of the character, where you can choose what type of skill you want with your settlers. So let's start. So let's continue. So this is the tutorial screen where you can build something like this that's shown in the tutorial. Then you have certain way to navigate. Then you can see the layers of the screen, and then you can control the game speed. So let's pause for some time, and then let's go over some of the menu that we are seeing on the screen. So on the bottom left we have some of the construction tool, where you can build the base, that is foundation, like wall, floor, roofs, furnitures. Then you have production related buildings like butcher table, campfire. Then you have furnitures, you have leisure building like their shrines based on their religion, and game table. Then you have miscellaneous items like graves, files, fences, merchant stall, pen marker, whatnot. Then you have warfare buildings like siege weapons, litter, uh, traps, melons. And then you have zones, like to store the items you have to create zone. So let's create a zone quickly so that the items on the ground can be stored. So let's create 5 by 5 zone first. But and then on the bottom right we have commands like chopping, cutting plants, disconstruct, cancel order, harvest, mine, hunt, and allow. So basically we'll allow all the resources that are here so that they can start moving those to the stockpile. Then on the top right we have control for timing, speed, game speed, the display of the current time and temperature, what day and what type of climate we are, and what type of climate temperature we have on the screen. So if you move, you can see the temperature of the particular tiles. So here if you see, it's 5.5 degree, but if I move here it's 3.7 because of the shade. Then you have records where you can see your progress, then you can see history and all the fraction in the game. Then you have Elman. Basically, you have a book where you can read all the tutorials. Then bug reporting, screenshot, and the menu. Right. On the left, we have some of the menus like jobs. So we can assign jobs to particular settlers based on their uh, skills. So let's see here. So first of all, let's assign patient so that they can trade themselves. Since okay, as Gillis has 2 star in medicine, so we'll be assigning him 1 for medicine. Now as for Alan, yes, 14 construction, so we'll assign him 2. Same with Leela. Leela is very passionate about construction, so we'll assign her 1. For now, we don't need construction. Sorry, this is called villains. Yeah, so let's put villains for 2 because they need to see themselves when they are wounded. So they will. As I was saying, let's assign construction to her. Also botany and harvest. Mm, even though Lina is proficient, but since we can't have too many on same job, so let's have her on cooking. Yeah, let's assign it all those later perks later. Then we have schedules. So you can assign schedules to the settlers. So let's assign uh, the work hours. Then leisure time. Let's give them a leisure so that they can play games, talk to each other, and then we can improve their social life. So we have copy the schedule and then we'll paste to other settler also. Then we have manage tab where we can manage what type of item they can wear. So since uh, he is very good as marksman, we'll assign him the bow. Again, same with headsets. Let's have them anything they are available. Also for food, we can customize this later. And then we have overview panel where we can see what type of foods we there are available, items that are different thing you can view, and there are items that are available along with all your animals, domestic animals that you have. And then if you have cats and dogs, you can assign them to some of the settlers. Since we have a cat, we can ask her to control the vermins like rats and mongoose. If you have dog, he can haul and battle. And then we have wild animals. that are available in the proximity. Later, once we build a research table, we'll able to see the research tab similar to the region. When we build a cartographic table, we will able to see the region. And in the bottom menu, we have layers, so we can move up or down the layer. We can reset the camera. We can hide show the roof. We can hide show the tree. We can hide show the color of the rooms, and we can hide show items circle. If you see, so we can hide show. Then we can group the items in the left right panel. Similar with room, we have different type of room, and to create a room we have to have certain things. So we'll see that in detail. Similarly, we can see the heat map and temperature. So as I was saying that here we have 5.5, and since we have a shadow here, it's 3.7 degree. So let's quickly move on. So we have built the some of the basic structure here. So we have created a 5 by 5 room for storing the items, and additional room to sleep for now. We'll later create a separate room for each of the settlers. So we need more, so let's cut it down. So we have grass, we have herbs, we'll collect that later. So this is our cat. Now we have the research table, so let's do the research. So as you can see, we have n number of research available, but to to unlock a research we need chronicles, textbooks and thesis. And let's, as you see, we have 25 and allocated 0. So one of the special thing about going medieval is that when you unlock a research, you consume the available books. So let's say I unlock this architecture, so now you can see I have available 11 and 15. But if I want to unlock agriculture, as we have 10 more, right, 11, so we can do that. But I can't do anything else, right? Even though this need 15, we already have 25. But since we don't have in available, we can't unlock this. And in case if the 25 books are destroyed, we have to research that again. But you will be able to keep the unlocked research even though book is destroyed. To unlock more, you have to accommodate the research books already allocated, and then any excess you can use to unlock others. Right? So now, since we are in very good position, even though we are low on stockpile, we can start to form of some of the fields that we have, right? Like we have cabbage, we can start farming the cabbage. So we'll create a smaller patch, 4 by 3, and we'll wait till it's ripe so that we can get 9 cabbage and 1 seed. So we have various harvest phase, like don't harvest, growing. So we'll, if you harvest on the growing, you will only get 3 cabbage but 0 seed. When it's ripe, you can get 9 cabbage, 1 seed. If it's flowering, you get 5 cabbage and 2 seed. And if you set it to seed, going to seed, then you will get 3 cabbage and 10 seeds. So let's create a single row here and set it to growing for seed. Since we need seed to grow, we'll so we have 3 by 4 patch as ripe, so we'll get 9 cabbage per field and 9 cabbages. But since we have 4 tiles on seeds, so we'll get 10 seeds per tiles. And let's create a stockpile for storing the dumps. And we have red currants, so we can harvest those red currants also as a food source. So yeah, let's fields red currant also. Since red currant is already a seed, we do not need a seed phase here. And then let's form each tree. Thank you guys, that's it for today. We'll continue again later. Bye. And if you like the content of the video, please do likes and subscribe and comment if you need any, if you need to see anything. See you tomorrow. Bye.